So for me,
My
for my
goodness.
son, I have this full of fire always, but like for my son, I cannot compromise anything. I want to show him the best places in the world and I want him to receive this kind of impact. And I know he can't come and tell me, Dad, it's amazing. I really thank you. But I know he's receiving something from it. So for me, that was a really big fuel for me to do it. And when we came to
Amazing.
Germany, I cannot accept anything which is just okay. I want him to have good or the best care. I mean, the best care takes time to find. But we were offered a place. It took 2 years to find a facility for him because at home doing my work and my other son, who's 6 now, and my work and my other eldest son, it wasn't working together. It was too much. So he needs to live in a care home, but we do visit very often. But to find that took 2 years. And then on the way, I was offered one and it was quite close to where we live. I went there. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. And for me, that's just, I cannot, I think many, many parents would have said yes because it's so much strain. And it's saying, oh, we found a place. Okay, box ticked. We found a place. It's not far away. Let's just do it. Or, when you're looking for a facility, they say, let's find one which is half an hour away or 1 hour away from where we live in Dusseldorf, right? From
Yeah.
my perspective, is different. I would look at the whole of Germany and I would say, what does he need? What's he want to do? Look at the whole of Germany. Which facilities are the best for him? Even if it's 4 hours away, I don't mind. And if it's 4 hours away, then I'll make it happy. Maybe a long trip, we have to fly or something. But for me, more important than being close to where we live, it's like the best possible facility for him. So it's like, and I had to appeal things. When we apply for help, they say no. They say, Widerspruch, as you have in Widerspruch, you can have 1 month appeal. So I had to appeal to the mayor. I had to literally write letters to the mayor to say, I don't agree with this decision. This is why, and write 5 pages why. But then the translation training takes over because I know how to write a letter. I know how to research. I know how to write,
Yay.
quote laws. I look up laws. I look up disabled books. I say to the city, I literally said to them, I said, 2 years ago, you had a book for disabled people. And you said, I want everyone in the city to feel well, whether they're disabled or not. And I quote back to them, and they can't ignore
Wow.
that. And actually, they came to our home and apologized. It's unheard of in Germany. The social
My
services came, said,
goodness.
entschuldigen uns. And that's kind of, that doesn't happen in Germany, does it? It never happens. So,
Wait, you made the mayor of the city you're living in Germany to apologize to you because you
No,
wrote him
not
a
him, not
letter?
him, but the social people, the social services, the kind of quite senior social services. I had to
Yeah.
write to the mayor to get the decision looked at again. And to be fair, he did. He says, okay, we're going to look at this again. And then like a few weeks later, they came to our home and said like, well, they didn't do the Japanese bow, didn't do not a 90-degree bow, but it's equivalent. But to say that in Germany is a big deal. German people don't like apologizing. German people they find it very difficult to
Interesting.
apologize.
No,
Yeah.
I find that very interesting. I've been removed from Germany so much. So I always say I don't feel German because I've been growing up in an immigrant Turkish family and it was kind of like all I knew. And even though I lived there for a long time, and was born there, I never felt German, but I don't even really remember that. I remember some things about Germany, but yeah, I think now that you're saying it, it's true. They don't really like to apologize easily. But I think just coming back to that letter, that is so powerful that you did that. Like you're actually an activist doing that. I think that's so cool.
Yeah. Um,
You're so
I, I,
cool.
I